And okay friends, so today we are going to make a complete YOLO object detection. So at the beginning or the previous tutorial, what wrong I was made is, sorry, what mistake did I made is that I just could not upload every file into the Colab. So it is taking a long time. Even the weights are making a long time to download. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to uh, put it on the drive. I'm going to mount it. I'm going to move it. If you have a very good internet connection, you can do it this way. If you don't have internet connection, very fast internet connection, you don't do this way. But this is very fast. What I'm doing is very fast. Okay, so now first baby steps is you just go here, and then I'm using a Brave browser, no problem with it. Colab, okay, and just click it. And now what you do is you're going to make a new note. Okay, make a new notebook. You just click it, the new notebook, and now we are going to just mount the whole thing. Before that, I will tell you what all I did. Okay, in the darknet. So it's going to be a journey now. Why this is so funny? Okay, right. Okay, okay, okay. Too many folders have been opened. So now what I'm going to do is I have just downloaded it from here. Okay, so let me show you these versions. So this is the data set I have downloaded. So what I have done is I have just downloaded the data set. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the data set first. So let go. Okay, traffic signs. So going to the pictures, 16-bit computer, I have just saved it over here in the folder. I have uploaded to the data, this also to the drive also. So in the data set I have all these folders. You can see that these are data, uh, these are all data, these are all traffic signs. This data is about traffic sign images. So we are going to make a custom object detection on it. I don't know how many minutes it's going to run. Okay, so this is the traffic data set. I'll give you the website, Kaggle dataset website. So it is really wonderful. Okay, so it is really wonderful that you have traffic data signs like this. Okay, you have the traffic data signs like this, and you are going to find the different kinds of traffic signals. Okay, so these are the traffic signals you are going to find. So only 4 classes of traffic signals. So I will tell you what are those 4 classes. Okay, so in this, the annotation you have to give it. These are 4 classes which have 1, which starts from 1. This is the YOLO format, and there are many traffic signals. As you can see, this is 3 up to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 classes. Okay, so these 4 classes are mainly, as you can see over here, in this manner. Okay, prohibitory, danger, mandatory, and other. Okay, for this you're going to use these things. So I have not uploaded the YOLO weights, and I have downloaded the darknet 53 comnet from AlexCAB. Okay, you can go to AlexCAB YOLO v4 and download these custom weights. Okay, as you can see from here, you can go here, Google, and from here you just type AlexCAB, okay, YOLO, and it will take you to the AlexCAB YOLO thing. Okay, you just go here and scroll down, and I have to tell you about the custom object detection weights and all those things. Okay, it is better to use these things. So these are for mainly for Windows, but this terminal, cloud terminal, this Colab terminal is mainly based on uh, so-called um, Linux. So you have the Alexi AB weights over here. You can just download it. Okay, it is darknet 53 covenant 74, and I have just pasted it. It has also been uploaded, and I have to compile it. In makefile you have to note this also. Okay, in makefile you have to note this. So in makefile mainly what you have to notice, this CUDA architecture. This for SM34, SM30, or what kind of architecture. So for that also you have another site called Aeron DK SM GPU. If you just type it on Google, okay, you just type it, these are the matching architecture for this Google GPU architecture. You have to change these things. Okay, so in this you have to go here and tweak what are all for different architectures. So for here you have, I had Kepler, which is SM30 and 35 in here. What they have given us 30, 35, 50, 52 so called. So the cloud here, in here what you have to do is you have to check the GPU, go to the runtime, go to the change runtime and change this to GPU, and and just save it. Okay, or you can go here and just type this symbol NVCCVERSION and just type it. Okay, this is just for an authentication. Okay, so what kind of GPU it is using and what kind of graphics card it is using, I am going to show you. Okay, so these are the architectures which have been available. If you cannot go through all these things, and you can just copy this and you can just start it. So these are the GPU architectures. So it is using CUDA 10.1. I don't know, CUDA none is installed. I don't know how to check it, even though I will try. Okay, and now what you have to do is you have to check the NVIDIA, which kind of graphics card it is using. NVIDIA SMI. Okay, and it will show you the type of graphic card, how many GB, and what kind of, mainly we should know the architecture also. Okay, NVIDIA SMI, it is using more than, oh my god, it is 15, though it is nearly 15,000, 15 gigs of GPU we are using. Okay, 450 drivers and CUDA 10.1. Sorry, this is NVIDIA 418 drivers. So these are the details for the thing. Okay, so again what you do, you have to come here. Okay, now we have to mount it. So what I have told you is I have downloaded all these things and uploaded, except this YOLO v3 weights. I have to download it. Okay, so I have to download it. These are the makefile architectures. So in here what you have to do is you have to know the CFG files for custom object detection. So you have this classes.names. Let me show you. Okay, I have uploaded this to the drive. So this is TS data. You have to change this thing, train and test. For this you have to make a process.py script. Okay, I have just made it over here. So you have to make a process.py script over here. Okay, it is over here. So you just put this. So this is the process.py script. So where did I download this? So you have to go here and go here and go to the Yamaric YOLO Rubik's Cube Yamaric YOLO Rubik's Cube EMARIC. Okay, and this is the thing, and you go here and you just save this. Okay, you just save this. You just save this, copy this, and put it in the dataset folder in here, in here, and after that you do that, you just leave it like that. So everything is been uploaded. I'll go to the drive and show you the file. Okay, so these are the things, mandatory things you have to do. So this may be of two parts, mainly of two parts. So I have not downloaded Alex CAB. Okay, you have to remember that I have just downloaded darknet yolo v3. So I'm just going here, going to the drive. Okay, going to my drive. Okay, and after going to my drive, this is my Colab notebook. Okay, and in here I have just uploaded here. Okay, it's over here. So every file has been uploaded. As you can see, I have just uploaded darknet CFG files. Okay, and everything is as much as possible I have uploaded it. So I'm going to mount it. I'll tell you how I am going to mount it. So I will tell you how to mount it. So let's start. So let's go here and get over here. You can just download it. You can go to this darknet site. Okay, you can go to this darknet site, yolo darknet site, yolo. Okay, NET darknet, and you can just download it. It's very easy, but we have to download the weights now. So before that we have to mount it. Let's see. So we will take an Google thing. It will advise us how to mount a drive in Colab. Okay, how to mount a drive in Colab. You just go here. Okay, it will show you how to mount. It will give you some commands. Okay, so you can just take this guy's advice. Okay, Kevin Luke. So it's taking a lot of time. We need to have a very good internet connection, and everything has to go good. Okay, so these are the details I am giving you. So it is simple that I have just uploaded the file, every file, and I have dataset in one folder and CFG files in a folder. Process.py is in the dataset, and here the CFG files, you have 4 types of files. You have this YOLO v3 for test and train. I'm going to use this train. Okay, so this is the TS dataset. Okay, TS dataset, and this we have to put it in the CFG files. So there are 4 classes for training and classes.names. These also has to be there, and this is the train data file. In this train data file, what you have to do is, this is train CFG file. So for training you have to start this batch 1 and subdivision 1 and start the training. Okay, so it's taking a lot of time. Okay, so what they're telling you is how to mount the drive. So in here what you have to do is, you have to use these things from Google Colab. Okay, import drive. So just copy this, copy cell, and put it over here. Okay, just paste this. Okay, right, you have to just paste this, and after that what they are telling you is that you have to get the ID and everything and put it. Okay, so get here, click this. Okay, enter the authentication code. For authentication you have to click this. Okay, and you have to give the code thing. You have to click this and you just click allow. It will give you the code now. Okay, you just copy this code and just paste it over here, and it's processing. Just hit enter. So now in here the drive should be mounted. Okay, the drive has been mounted. Okay, so we have mounted the drive over here. So my drive is over here. Okay, so these are my files and it is over here. Okay, so now we have to move it to content. So it is so simple that you have to move it to content. Okay, I will tell you how to do it. So again, instead this, just type shift/mv, okay, and before that go to the cd, okay, drive, okay, in that shift my here what they have given, shift my drive, okay, shift drive, okay, shift my drive. So it is just running. So you are in the my drive. If you want to check it, what you do, you again type it and type pwd and put exclamation in the front. Okay, it will tell you it should return this. Okay, now you are inside it. So inside the my drive. So now again go here, and in the my drive, what you have to do is you have to list everything. Okay, you have to list everything. Okay, everything has been listed except the folders. For folders, you have a separate one. Okay, for folders, you have a separate one. So 3D scanner go. So and so here is it. So this is the folder. So you have to copy this. So again, go to the here and just type cd, okay, and get into this folder. Now get into this folder, Control V, and click it. Okay, this is the path now. Okay, this is the path which is outside. So you have to copy this and put it in the notepad. Notepad. Okay, now you have to get out of this. So in order to get out of this, you have to go here and just type cd, okay, and double dot. So you are getting out of this. Then again you have to do the same thing. Okay, cd double dot. You will get out of the my drive now. Okay, then again cd, you will get out of the drive now. Now you are in the content. Oh, you have got into the root. Okay, no problem. Just get out and just type cd content. Okay, content. No such file or directory as content. Okay, let's see what folder we are in. Okay, pwd. We are in the root now, so it's not good. So it's not good. We can undo the insert also. Okay, we can undo it. Undo. So undo it. Okay, undo this. Okay, now you just get out of the drive. Okay, it's a cd and let's see pwd. So we are not in the content, so we will try to get into the content folder. Okay, nt. Okay, now we are in the content folder. Okay, now we are in the content folder, so we have to get into this content folder now. So copy this and take it over here, and what we are going to do is we are going to move this folder, right? We are going to move this whole folder into this content one. So for moving it, you need a Linux command, moving your total folder. Okay, so for that, what you have to do, you have to go here, move folder in Linux command, move a folder in Linux terminal. Okay, Linux terminal. So for that you have to fix that command. So we have to see how to use that command. So it's so simple. So move source target, move this folder to the target. So what they are telling you is cd home jerry. Okay, these are the things to move a folder. So okay, move directory, move multiple directories. Okay, so moving folder is simple, I think so. So let's move the folder from here to here. So let's select all, copy this, get here, and then paste this code. First you have to get into this. Okay, first you have to get into this, and again from here to there you have to go. Okay, so just paste this, go here, cd home. Okay, first get into this. Okay, now it is over here, and from here you just type pwd. Okay, and you just type cd, and you just get rid of this directory because you are going to move this directory. Okay, you already get rid of this directory now. Control C and Control V. Okay, so you have to be in the drive. Okay, it's telling you that in my drive. So you have to move this from this. That's it. Let's again paste this. Okay, so mb, go here. So let it be in this folder, content drive and everything. So move this thing to content, inside the content. Okay, so let's paste this, Control V. So from my drive to here we have to move it. So let's see. Okay, cannot stat. What is this stat? Okay, cannot stat, no such file or directory in here. So we have to get out of this. Okay, then we have to, so it has to be here. Okay, no problem. First let's get out of this directory. Okay, cd /. Okay, now we are in the drive, we are in the upper folder. So now let's try this mv. Okay, from this to here, the content, inside the content. Okay, inside the, we have to move inside the content. So it is again telling the same thing. I don't know why. No such directory such as this, no such file as content drive, my drive. Okay, my drive has to be close, I think so. Okay, let's try this. it's not really finding it correctly. Okay, it's not really finding it correctly, so let's see. Move cannot start, no such file or directory. It's over there, but it's not able to get it. Okay, so first let's see in which directory are we in. We are in my drive. We are inside content drive, my drive. Okay, we are in my drive. We have to get out of drive. CD, okay, CD shift MY TRI. Let's start from here. And here let's put CD /. Okay, let's now copy this and paste this. We are in the content now. So it's MV, control paste. So we have to take it to the content. So let's see it's moving or not. So still it is not able to find the directory. No such file as this thing. I don't know what's the problem. Okay, we are not able to move it. I don't know how to move it. So even though I will try this, so I'll just get into this thing and I will just download the darknet and run the files over there. So now what I have to do is I have to get here. So CD and it's going inside, but I don't know why it is not coming outside. Control C, Control V. So it has got inside it. So let's see this. So pwd. So we have just mounted it, so we can run it from mount. Okay, we can run it from mount. So get here. So we can download this yolo darknet. So let's go here. Yolo darknet, and we can download the weights. Yolo v3. Okay, 18. And click this. So it will take some time. It will take a long time. So it is just mounted. Okay, that's just mounted, so we can use it as it is. So we are not able to move the files. So let's copy the YOLO weights. So it's in the here. So if you just type ls, it should show you this thing. Okay, not this ls. Ls, it should show you the files within this thing. Okay, these are the files. So you can just go here and just now just paste this and just download it. Okay, syntax https and what is this? https. Okay, you have to give this exclamation. Don't forget to give this exclamation. It's going to take a long time, so I'll pause the video. So in here what I have done is I have just mounted it and I'm just using it from my drive. Okay, my drive has a very limited memory. Even though I will just try to run it, it has only 11 gigs of memory now. So I'll just try to run it. After I run it, I will try to move the files to the uh, Colab drive, as you can see. So it's not possible till now. So I will try to move it, and we will try to run the detection. Okay. என்ன செஞ்சிட்டோம்? Okay, so we are going to start again. Okay, so we are going to start it again. So let's start it. So in here what I have done is I have just downloaded the weights. So again I'm going to try to move this. So I have made a new thing. So you are going to follow this. You have to just copy the content. You are going to skip this drive and drive my drive, and you are going to move it to my content. Okay. So just paste it. If this is a failure video, I'm not going to upload this, or I will upload this if needed. Okay, cannot, it's not able to find it. Okay, it's not able to find this. So let it be drive, D-R-I-V-E, drive. Okay, so let it be drive. So let's do it again. So let me try, let's do it again. So I don't know why this is not doing this. I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, so I think this is in the folder pwd. Okay, let's see. So it's inside this folder. That may be also the problem. Okay, we have to get rid of this. So let's go to the cd double dot, and again let's copy this, Control C, Control V, again copy this, Control V. Should go to the content. Okay, it's in the content now. So let's try to paste this. Okay, let's try to paste this. Control V. So it's not able to do this. So it's not able to do this. It is just telling that could not find it. So let's go from here to RIVE drive and again do this. What's the problem with this? Shift M, Y, Shift D, RIVE, Shift drive. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, cannot start. So let's go for an online solution. Okay, let's go for an online solution. Get here, Google it out. Okay, so moving files, no such files or directory. So I don't know what it is trying to say. Okay, the script is okay. Moving for folder, you have to use this. Okay. It's not able to do that. Move answers. The codes are important. They prevent doing globbing. Okay. And move. Cannot start the files. Okay, this will work for you, they are telling. Okay, this will work for you. So just copy this, Control C, and just paste this, Control V, and let's get this source file directory. Okay, from here Control C, and from here Control V to, we have to move it to the content. Okay, Control C and move it in this manner, Control V. Okay, so let's see. So shuttle shuttle is not defined. I don't know why it is not defined. Shuttle is not defined. So let's go for a stack exchange. Shuttle, okay, we have to import shuttle. Okay, so just copy this, Control V. Let's try this again. So there seems to be some work being done. So we are copying it from here to the content. So let's see. So now what has happened is, as you can see, we are moving the file from here. Okay, from here. So these file source pythons include examples, dataset has been all transferred over there. So YOLO v3 weights should be transferred, as you can see from here. So these are all the files that has been transferred. So dataset has been transferred wholly. So it is just moving a lot. So let's wait and see. Okay, it will take more than 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay, because you need a very good internet connection. And okay friends, it has been stopped, so everything has been copied over here. So we have to get over here, so type the thing, code. Okay, type the code. I don't know why it is going up. It has to come down. Okay, it has to come down over here. So let's save the notebook, save a copy in drive. Okay, I'm saving a copy in drive. Also we have to rename it. Okay, so we have to rename it. One robot. So buses. Okay, bus. 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 Okay. I don't know what's the problem with this is everything is going upward, it's not coming down. So okay, cut cell. So it should come down. Okay, it should come over here. So in order we can check it. So rename the notebook. Okay, so we can just rename it to custom traffic traffic. Okay, that's it. V3 custom traffic. From here you can just run. Okay, okay, we have it over here. So now let's test pwd, which directory we are in. Okay, we are in the content. So now what you have to do is you have to go to the /cd. Okay, you have to go inside this. You have to go inside this. Okay, copy this, Control V. Okay, we are inside this. So again, from here what you have to do, you have to download this make file. Okay, and make some changes. Okay, what to do, take it to the desktop and go over here, save this. And where is the make file? It's over here. That's been downloaded. Take it here, make it as 1, GPU as 1, code as 1, and file save it, or let it be 0. I don't know whether Codanon is being installed. Okay, so let it be. So Codanon, I don't know whether it's being installed. Okay, let's see. So let's put this. So now delete this, and again get over here, upload. First you have to select this, the total file. Okay, take the make file, open it. Okay, I think it's uploaded. Now get here, now make it make, make it. Okay, it is compiling. No, so no problem. Okay, so let's get here and get this code. Okay, so I have just copied, I have taken to the drive, and from drive I have copied to here. That's it, it's finished. It is as simple as that, but it will take a long time, more than 2 hours I think so. Okay, to download the weights, to do everything. Okay, I think it has done. Okay, it has been done. So let's get here and paste this code. Let's see, it is compiling. Okay, so it has to compile this. YOLO v3 is over here, CFG is over here, as you can see from here, and the data set, as you can see from here, in here the data set, everything has been uploaded. Okay, the more than 899 files, which are 4 classes, have been uploaded. So it is taking some time. Okay, I don't think it's going to do something good. Okay, so these are the files up to 899 files, and you have the process.py script. So now what you have to do, you have to go step by step. So you have to get here. Okay, and you just this GPU is now running, so you just take this. It should run now. Okay, it's running, so it should not take more than seconds to do it. Okay, it is running as fast as possible. Okay, with 0.09 seconds it has finished the thing, so it's great. We have done it with GPU. So now we should start the training now. It's so simple. We have set the data, we have done with the data set and everything. So we have to run the process.py script. Okay. So in order to do that, you have to go to the data set. Okay. And you have to get into the dataset folder and you have to run the thing. Okay. So you have to get here. So get over here. So just type cd. Okay. cd and copy this, not this one, this one. I'm sorry, because we have copied it from there. So let's get down and paste this, Control B and slash DATASET dataset. Okay, we have to get inside it. Okay, we are inside it. So again, take the code and scroll down. Scroll down, and you just download this. Okay, the desktop. Now you just put the PWD over here because we are in the data set. So PWD, okay, and hit this. So this is the thing. So you have to copy this and let's open the notepad. Notepad. Okay, get over here. So process.py script is over here, and from here what you have to do, you have to paste this. Okay, the R should be here. R is important because in that file it will not be there, so you have to add this R. So then what you have to do, train test. Okay, and content lab, we have missed something. Okay, we have to take all these things, data set up to data set. Okay, we have to copy all these things. Okay, up to data set we have to copy it. Okay, file, save. So it's in the desktop. So now let's delete this. So let's go here and delete this. Okay, so we have to wait until it is getting deleted. Okay, it has been deleted, so we have to go to the top and go to the top. So we have got this ID, okay, content the current directory. So in here it has to be in this manner. Okay, so we have to save this as correct because you should recheck it. Okay, so this is should be connected with the title of the JPEG and it should be given. Okay, so let's save this again. It's an PY file. Okay, save as process.py. Okay, desktop, save it. That's it. So this is the thing. So content, the folder name, and everything should be correct. Dataset and everything should be correct. The current folder. Okay, and then I'll go here, upload. Go to the upload and go to the process.py. So here, copy this. It should be. It should now show over here. It should come over here now. has again be uploaded. So now we are in this directory, you know that. So now we have to get here, and in here what you have to do, you have to type exclamation python and process.py, and two folders will be created here, train and test. So you have to just click this. Okay, it should appear over here now. It's not till appearing. Okay, no, it's not appearing. Or just type python without an exclamation mark. Okay, it has appeared, so you need an exclamation mark over here. Okay, now you just download this file and see whether it is correct. So what you have added here should be there, content and data set should be there with train and test. Okay, so test is in the desktop. So get over here. So 10% of the files of test should be there, so just paste it. Okay, that's great, so it's correct. Okay, content Colab data set is being here, so let's check the train also. Okay, let's check the train also. Let's download and check it. Okay, stop and go over here. Where is it? It's over here. Now just put it over here, and train is over here. Okay, everything has been added. So far no problem. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we have added this. So now what you have to get this path of this test and train. So you just copy this. Okay, you just copy this, and in here in the CFG files you have to go here. Okay, you have to go here. Get to the top. Okay, get to the top. So data set is over here. So go to the notepad, notepad, and just click it, and then paste this. Okay, so this should be over here, content. So now in the CFG data files you have this so-called two things. These two things should be downloaded and changed. This, okay, and STS data, obj.data. You have to convert this into obj.data. Okay, obj.data or TS data. Okay, TS dot data. I think so. It's data. It's dot data. Dot data. Okay, it can be on any other name. So put it on the desktop. Okay, it'll appear now here. So just take this, not over here, just go for another file. Okay, or open a new notepad and put this TS data over here, and you just copy this because the train and text are in this folder. Okay, when you go here, where is it? It is in the dataset folder, so you have to go here. So you have to copy and paste this. Control V. Paste this. Okay. You have to get this classes dot names and put it over somewhere. Okay, you have to put it this over in somewhere. Okay, I'll tell you where. So now what you have to do is you have to get this class dot names. So you have to get here and get from CD. Okay, from here to you have to copy this. Okay, from here you have to go from here to CFG and DATA files. Okay, CFG data files, CFG and data files and data files. It's over here. You have to get over here. Okay, so you have to check it again, whether you are in it. Okay, so get here pwd. Okay, and click this. Okay, we are in it. So now what you have to do, you have to copy this and paste it in the ts.data. Okay, paste it. Okay, is that correct? Yes, CFG and data files colors.names. And for train and test, you have to give this dataset from this dataset folder. And for backup, this should be backup. Okay, file save, and that's it. We have to change this thing, so let's minus it. Okay, train and dataset. So classes.names. So everything, see it correctly. Okay, so for train it has to be dataset train.text, and for content darknet test.text, and for this thing class.names. So and backup should be given over here. So 4 classes, 4. Okay, so let's close this and let's delete this. Okay, ts.data, and again get here, upload. Okay, get over to the down. ts.data is over here. Okay, get here, so put it in here. So these are the contents. So for test and train data files, you have to give here. For CSG and data files, you have to give the class names like this. Okay, so after that everything has been done. Okay, ts.data. Now you have to get this train and change something. Okay, so let's put it in the CFG YOLO v3 CFG. Okay, and where is it over here? So copy this and put it over here. So for training, let's put batch 1, subdivision 1, and file save it. Okay, file save it. Okay, it will be very fast, I think so. So let's get here. Let's delete this now. Okay, so let's upload it, this file over here, YOLO v3 CS training. So let's go here, and it should be here, YOLO v3 in the desktop. Okay, okay, it's over here. Open it, new file. Okay, train has been uploaded. Now what you have to do, you have to make the training more. So you have to go to the Alexi AB now. Okay, you have to go to the Alexi AB. So ALEXY AB YOLO. Okay, YOLO. Get over here. The training script should be of this manner. Okay, you have to get down, and for training you have to see this formula also. So in here, this is the formula. So let me show you the formula for custom object detection training. So it is, if it is 2, what you have to do is you have to plus it with 5. Okay, so for class, this is the formula. So for class, what you have to do, class plus 5 into 3. So class is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 into 3 is 27. Okay, it is 27. Okay, it is 27. So that is why you have just given classes 27 over here in filters. Okay, this is what we have uploaded it. Okay, so far so good. So now we have got this. So let's put new, and for the training script, go to the Alexi AB, and where is the training script? Darknet train, it is over here. Darknet detector train. Okay, so you have to give this darknet detector train. So copy this, so easy, Control C, and paste this. And there are various places you have placed this CFG and OBJ data and all those files. So in here what happens is the OBJ data is actually TS data. Okay, so the OBJ data is actually in the TS data TS data. Okay, it is in the CFG data files. So you have to give the path. Okay, you have to give the path correctly. So just paste this CFGN files. Okay, and train. Okay, CFGN data files. And for CFG, this is the thing. So CFG, what you have to do is you have to again give this CFGN files. Okay, this is the script. Okay, let's copy this, select all, copy it, and take it over here, and just paste this and get over here. Let me show you the whole one. So in here for weights, you should give this thing darknet 53. So it is for weights yolo v4 coordinate. So it is DARK NET 53.conv.74. Okay, this is the thing. So this is the thing for the file. So you just copy it, Control C, and Control A, Control V. Okay, just check it again. So it is copy this cell, and select all, paste it over here. So this is the data master CF data, and everything is okay. Now you have to get out of this directory, from this to the darknet directory. So now what you have to do, you have to copy this and paste it over here. Okay, and again get it over here. So we have to get out of the cfg.data files. So get out of here and get into this %cd. Okay, now we should go into this. Okay, now let's start the training. So let's copy this, Control A, Control C, and Control V. So take a good look at this. Take a very good look at this. Okay, so this is the script. Okay, I'll give you the script. File, save as script for training. script for yolo on Colab. Okay, desktop, and this is the script for training. So you have to go here and type this and start the training. So now it should start. Using backup. Okay, you should train default data files backup data train.list. using the default train.list should be given. Name.list. Okay, it is just name.list. So you just go here and create a name.list or data in data train.list. Okay, it is just a train.list in data. Okay, it's not given over here, so you have to create and list. So go here. Okay, and you just download the names, download, take it to desktop. It's not appearing. Okay, let's show all, show in folder. Okay, then again go with, open with notepad and save this as train.list. Okay, train dot list train.list desktop. Okay, on the desktop, and just save this files train.list. Okay, and again go here in data, you just copy it, upload, train.list. Okay, it has been uploaded. Now just copy this, do this. Backup. What about backup? So let's see what happened to the backup. So in backup some sort of problem is showing. Okay, so backup should be given of this format, I think so. Okay, so it is telling that using default backup, no such yolo v3 in data files. It's not in the data files. Content, I don't know why it is choosing the data files. ts.data, I just told it to take it from there, and why it is not taking it, I don't know. Data files, bin bash. Okay, now what happens is you have to give everything this extension. Okay, this extension should be given. Okay, this extension should be given. So for everything you should give this extension, and over here what happens is you have to give this extension for this also. Okay, and here control V. Okay, for darknet also you have to give. So let's try to train it. Couldn't open the CFG file, so it's not able to open the CFG file. So .net CFG and data files, yolo v3 train.cfg ts train. So over here I don't know why it is not opening it. Okay, no such file or directory. Oh my god. Okay, let's move this. Okay, here. Okay, you shouldn't give it this content, I think so. You shouldn't give this content. out of it. Just do this. I don't know why it is not opening. Detector.train. Okay. So in this, what they are telling is they are telling to give it an permission. So let's take this and get over here. This over here. Paste this chmod x plus and give the file's name. Okay, give the file's name. Okay, copy this and paste this over here. Give it this manner. Cannot access. It's saying that cannot access. So let's take this totally. So I think it's in content. So it's my god. Okay. Let's try to access this. No such file or directory. Cannot access no such file or directory. Okay, yes, there is no such file or directory. So we have to get from here out. cd content. Okay, cd content. Okay, we are in the content folder now. So from here we have to get into the other directory. Okay, so cd and get into this directory. Okay, Control V. Still it is showing this format. I don't know what is the problem. It's not starting the training. Okay, using default data train bin bash, no such file or directory. Data files, it's not in the data files. Okay, it should be in the data files, bin bash data files. No, we can't transfer this to data files now. Okay, we can't transfer this to data files now. I don't know why it is telling in this manner. This is the far we can get now. So let me try to resolve this. Okay, using default backup. Backup is over here. So train, detector train. Maybe we have to reconsider the train script. Okay, detector train. Start command line by using this. So this is the formula for the custom thing. I don't know why it is saying this thing. Okay. Okay, 74. Let's put point over everything. Let's do this. Couldn't open, could not cannot open this file. Okay, we are in it, so we could not open this file. That is the problem. Okay, so it is better that you copy this, Control X, paste this over here, Control A, Control V. Okay, and now let's start this. Select this and put this over here. So now what's the problem is, we are in this now. Okay, so let's just put ls it is even though showing everything, we are not able to get into it. Okay, so we could not open this, so let's put cd cd content connect without getting into this folder. Okay, now we are inside the content, so let's now get into this, and now what we are do is, let's copy this and just paste this here, and content.net content folder. So let's see now. No such files, data files. It is still saying the same thing. CFG and data files. It's actually CFG and data file. No such directory. Okay. There is no such thing as darknet. No such file for directory. Okay, you have to give this full directories name. So just copy this and copy the cell, get over here. Oh my god. Okay, let's copy this. This up to this, Control C, and get over here, Control V. Okay, and let's see. Okay, no such file or directory. Dot content. Dot darknet. It should show up in this manner. So data file 0v3 ts.data, no such files. It's not able to recognize the text files. Okay, so that is the problem. So .darknet is over here. It's not able to recognize it. I don't know why. .darknet, but it is able able to recognize this. Okay. You have to just copy this and again paste this over here. Again paste this and run this. Now it will be able to run. There will be no problem. So for train, what did they do? A detector train CFG VOC dot data dot darknet detector train CFG and CFG. So no problem with it. We have just given the data set. So let's what we have to do is we have to put it in the CFG folder, I think. So these two things, ts.data and those things. So let's put it in the CFG folder. Put it in the CFG. So over here ts data is over here, and upload another thing called train.cfg. There is the train.cfg, train ts.cfg. It's over here. Okay. So everything has been uploaded. Now let's change this file content now. CFG. Okay. CFG. Okay. It's not able to get into this. CFG. So it's only this file. Control C, Control V. Get over here. Control P. Train yolo v3 CFG. Not data CFG. Yeah, that's it. We can just try this. Do not open the file. Okay, this is the far I can go today. Okay, I will be tweaking the code every day. Okay, so these are the error codes they have been given. Okay, if it is not working, you have to use this Google no such directory is found. You have to follow these steps. Okay, so consider that. Sorry, the return is not so good. Haha. Okay, all you could let know. Okay, in here they have also given a medium post. Okay, medium post such as training it on Colab. Okay, make file and everything, it on Colab, GPU, and mounting it. After mounting it, unzip the darknet, yolo with 3 weights. Okay, and pre-trained relevant projects. Okay, DOS. Okay, you have to install the sudo apt install DOS to Unix. Okay, sudo apt install DOS to Unix. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this at last. After installing this, it will be okay, they're telling. Okay, we have installed it. Let's see. So we have to give it as CONTENT content, and here also content. CONTENT content, and couldn't open. I don't know why it is not opening. Let's see now. Couldn't open the files ts data. I don't know why it is not able to open. So here ts data. Okay, ts data, the data cft. Content, darknet, colab, cfg, ts data, the data. So let's go for an online solution. Is Colab. Okay, so you have to install this DOS to Unix. Okay, so DOS to Unix, and you have to remember that the text file I have changed it, so only it is not able to perform it. So in here I have finally somewhat managed to run this. You have to keep it in the content sakthees-darknet colab in here, and it is just starting to run the thing. Okay, so this is the training which has been running. Okay, so this is the thing. So .cfg, put the data files and cfg files over here, and you start the training. Okay, so it is running. So there is lots of nan, then means you have to change it. Okay, there's lots of nan running over here. Okay, then when you have to change it and run it again. So this is how you have to do. Okay, so this is somewhat finished. Okay, so darknet train. So let's see when it is going to end. Lots of nan should not be there. Okay, so this is the part, took 1.5 hours. The main problem is that you have to know the paths. For that, what they are saying is you have to install sudo apt DOS Unix. The train file should be given correctly. Okay, the file is too big, so only I think lots of nans is showing up. Okay, so the train has started carefully. So you have to give the YOLO v3 CFG files, and everything should be done very correctly. Okay, so this is how it should be done. Okay, and the classes are having some collision, so I'm going to stop this. Okay, I'm going to stop this. Stop it. Okay, in this I have not changed the classes. So after you change the YOLO v3, I have not been using this YOLO v3 train CFG or YOLO v3 TS train CFG. I have used YOLO v3, so I have to change the classes and everything, and then everything will be correct. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to download this YOLO v3. Okay, take it to the desktop, and so this darknet script is actually very easy. You have to just put everything in the CFG and start running it. So the problem was with the CFG file, nothing more than that. Okay, the problem was with the CFG file. You have to put it in the CFG and run this. So this is the script. So YOLO v3 is over here. Okay, just put it over here and train the script, save it, and here what you have to do, you have to get to the last, and the classes are 4 and the filters are 27. Okay, save this and get over here and delete this YOLO v3. Okay, and I can get to the CFG, upload this YOLO v3 CFG. Okay, so it should be over here now. YOLO v3 CFG is over here. So let's try it again. So now it should not show any error. So you can keep it on the contents sakthees-darknet, then this folder itself. You have to install this DOS Unix. Okay, now it will not show any error, I think so. Okay, so it is loading the weights, resizing it. Okay, so even though still nan is showing up, so it's not showing the average error and everything. Okay, so you have to change the anchor boxes and everything, so there is some error. So this is our first attempt. In future we will be doing it very correctly. Okay, I have to recap everything. So in order to recap, I have to tell you that Here what we have done is we have just downloaded the darknet and put it in the drive, and after in the drive we have to move it in here, and after moving it here we have been using it here. Still the training is running, so there should be some kind of custom object detection things to be profound in the future. Okay, this is the starting video. In future we'll be making a good video, so please watch this. For some corrections please tell me. Okay, thank you.